A series of bills aimed at improving water quality in the troubled Barnegat Bay were approved by a joint legislative committee today. The bill's sponsors believe they're saving a dying bay, but some are raising concerns about the cost. Environment correspondent Ed Rogers has the story.
Lawmakers say they want to stop the degradation of the Barnegat Bay by cutting the amount of stormwater runoff that carries phosphorus and nitrogen into the 30-mile estuary. The substances cause an increase in nutrients that can have harmful side effects, such as an explosion in the number of jellyfish. The Senate and Assembly Environment Committees held a joint hearing in Toms River today, where 4 bills targeting pollution were considered. One of the measures approved sets a standard for soil restoration during construction to prevent runoff of dirt into the bay.
Because of construction of the Manasquan Reservoir and other road construction, there is now an inch of soil above on all that gravel. That has changed the whole ecology of that upper end of the bay.
Another bill approved authorizes Ocean County to retrofit and repair sewers and stormwater basins, but county officials pushed back today, saying they've already invested millions in stormwater runoff and pollution control. That led to a sharp response from the Assembly Environment Committee chairman.
We cut $11 million from our county budget. We have frozen all new programs and services. We are not in any financial position to accept new responsibilities and new programs.
Those efforts having been made are clearly ain't working.
The legislation also calls for assessing a fee on any new development within the Barnegat Bay watershed. Business groups oppose the measure, citing the extra costs of operating in New Jersey, and say many companies already pay a fee for DEP stormwater permits.
If you want to call it double fees or double taxation, again, it places what we feel is a difficult burden on companies that are facing a very difficult fiscal environment.
An organization representing surfers said that results of a recent survey showed 4 of its members suffering from drug-resistant staph infections, and that water quality in both the bay and ocean need to be improved.
Admittedly, we're only collecting this on people that are going in the ocean. We're not looking at people going in Barnegat Bay, but I would be shocked if people are not getting sick from going in Barnegat Bay.
The final bill would require the sale of slow-release nitrogen in fertilizers statewide.
I mean, a fertilizer that you put on your lawn, it runs off into the bay, doesn't do your lawn any good, and it does the bay harm.
The Christie administration hasn't taken a position on this series of bills yet. Meanwhile, the DEP will release its plan for improving the health of the Barnegat Bay after Labor Day. Ed Rogers, NJN News, Toms River.